study in Germany without applying through the Uni-Assist. Now, if you're an international student and you want to study in Germany, usually you have to apply through Uni-Assist portal. But there are some universities in Germany that allow you to apply directly through their university website. So these universities don't have application fee and they have zero tuition for international students as well. So if you are interested in that, I will be showing you how to apply. I'm going to show you where to go to in these universities' websites step by step so that you can go to this website, apply for it, read through their requirements, and then submit your applications. Now, if you're interested in videos like this, please do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to like, and also share my videos. So let's get straight into the video. Is Jena University, and once you come to this website, the first thing you need to do is to locate the studies. Once you click on studies, scroll down and you will see application and enrollment. Click on that section, scroll, and then find the application portal, right? So one thing I want you to do is once you get to these websites, try to go through their the programs that they have. So if you're going for masters, if you're going for bachelors, please check to know that they are actually these universities are actually going to offer the courses that you want to study. Now, once you've done that, you come to the application portal, and then it shows you how you can apply. Make sure you translate to English so you can understand what this particular website is saying, right? So it is really straightforward. You can see you are not yet a student, you're an applicant. So you click on applicant, and once you click on applicant, it takes you to this website. Make sure you always change your language. It takes you to this website, and you can apply directly. You can even see it here, say register or apply directly now. So the first step is for you to register on the portal. Then after your initial registration, you confirm your address, and then the step 3 is to fill the online field, and then you follow the instructions, and then you submit your application. This is very straightforward. Now make sure you already have all your applications. All your application documents, like your bachelor's, if you're applying for master's, of course, your bachelor's degree, your transcripts, your bachelor's degree certificate, and your transcripts, your CV, your medium of instruction or Ielts, it depends. Most of these universities, as long as you studied in English, you don't need to write an English test, right? So this is very straightforward, as you can see. Click on apply now, and then you follow the process. Very straightforward. The next university is FAU. Now, whenever you want to apply, make sure each university you go through what courses that they are going to, or going through the courses that they already are offering. Now, if you want to study engineering, or if you want to study mass communication or whatever, make sure to check for the degree program that you want to study, right? So let's say you want to study accounting, for example. You can come here, you can search for it, and once you search for that, it would give you all the list of programs that this particular university is currently offering, right? So make sure you do that before you even go straight to applying for any of these universities, right? Now, my main you can see now that these are all the degree programs that they have. Now, for this search, you search for accounting. You can see that they currently have not accounting itself, but they have an MBA, they have business studies, bachelor's degree, they have finance, auditing, control, MSc, and they also have global business management. So always make sure that you have an idea of of the language of the course, right? So some of these courses or some courses that you are probably might be interested in, they usually might not be taught in English, they might be taught in German. So make sure you read through the requirements of each course, right? And if you think you fit into it, then you can go to the application portal and submit your application, right? So one thing you need to know is whenever you're applying to German universities, make sure you look through the this admission, right? So most admissions come in either admission restrictions. So that means when you see a degree or a program that says admission, no admission restrictions or admission restrictions, you should know that it's going to, if the degree is saying admission restrictions, for example, it means that you probably, let's say that program has a limited amount of people they are going to admit into that particular program. So it might be 100 people that they want to admit into business management, for example, right? So make sure that you focus on courses that or programs that have no admission restrictions, because that way it shows that they won't have like a cap on the number of students that would be admitted. So as long as you fit in your documents are complete, you have all the necessary requirements to study in that course, you would get admission, right? So that is another thing I wanted to add to that. So once you're done, you come here and you click study and then you see the application portal. Pretty straightforward. Now the next one is this university. Now make sure that you have already, like I said, you have already checked all the universities and their requirements for each program before you proceed to start apply for these programs, right? So once you click on study, you will see where you fall under. Now if you're an international student, definitely you are from study abroad, right? So that means this is where you would go to first, so that you'll be able to know what your requirement is as an international student, because a non-EU student and an EU student have two different requirements, right? So this is basically, make sure you read through it and then follow and apply. Make sure you apply before the deadline. If you're going for a winter semester, they have an application deadline for winter semester. If you're going for summer semester, they have application deadline for summer semester, right? So you can apply here and you see all the information right here as well. Now the other university is this particular university, and this one is pretty straightforward. Once you come here, you'd see prospective students. So once you click on that, it takes you straight up to what you need to know about studying in this particular university, right? So like I said, always make sure that you check for the degree programs, check that there are no admission restrictions, check that there are courses that fit into what you want to study. If you're going to study for a bachelor's degree, make sure you have the subjects that correlate to what that particular bachelor's degree is all about. So for example, you want to study accounting and you have a background in science, you know that you would not be able to get admitted. So make sure that whatever it is you studied, whether your high school or your bachelor's degree, you have it and you fit into the requirements for that particular program. I hope that makes sense. Yes, so that's that. These are all the courses or programs that are being taught in this university. Now you can see that there are some programs that are taught in German only. There are some that are taught in German and English, right? So if you understand German, maybe you can go for a course like this. But as someone that is an international student and you probably do not understand German, because if you choose a course like MA in Culture, Language, Media, right, you will have to prove your language proficiency in both German and English, right? So it is very important for you to know that if you are going for any program, make sure you just choose a program that is strictly taught in English. Do you understand? So read it properly, read the requirements of each program so that you don't fall victim, right? So these are the other universities. Mind you, I will be putting the I'll be putting the link of all these universities right in the description box. So do well to always check that out so that you understand, and you can go there and navigate it for yourself, read about it, and then apply. Right, I would be making, or if you want me to make a video on how to apply to these universities step by step, like when I mean step by step, like the documents you're supposed to have, like how to write your CV, how to write a European pass CV, how to write a good strong motivational letter, how to submit your documents and all of that. Basically, the entire breakdown on how to apply to these universities, right? Then please, you can comment on the comment section, and I will do that, right? So please make sure to always check my page, because I would be doing lots of those kind of content, so that you can reciprocate that while you're applying for your own application, right? It's very easy. All you just need to know, or all you need to do, is to understand how it works, right? If you understand how it works, you might not need an agent, you might not need someone to help you do that. I'll be doing a step-by-step process on how to apply for German universities and other European universities as well, right? They mostly fit or follow the same pattern, right? So if you're interested in that, you can also leave a comment in the comment section, and don't forget to check out these universities, because I will be dropping all the links in the description box as well, right? So yeah, if your goal is to study in Germany or Europe or any European country in 2027, then you should start preparing your documents now, because the process can be very, very long. But don't worry, I would help you on the process. It's really straightforward. As long as you follow it, you definitely would know how to navigate it, right? So please do not forget to like, subscribe, and also share my video. You can also follow me on TikTok as well. I also have spaces where I host, where we just discuss about studying abroad or studying in Europe per se. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye.